Greetings, one and all. Welcome back to Whatever Happened To, the series where we take a look at successful NHL players who are no longer playing in the league either due to controversy, poor play, or just bad luck. Today, we are honing in on a former New Jersey Devils forward and asking the question, whatever happened to Ilya Kovalchuk? Having been selected first overall by the Atlanta Thrashers in the 2001 NHL entry draft, Kovalchuk became the first Russian player to ever be picked first overall in the draft and had some high expectations placed upon him to help the Thrashers finally become a Stanley Cup contending team within the league. Kovalchuk very much lived up to the hype that comes with being a first overall pick, as he racked up 615 points in 594 games over 8 seasons with the Atlanta Thrashers, which also saw him become a 3-time NHL All-Star, a Rocket Richard Trophy winner that saw a 3-way tie with him, Jerome McGinley and Rick Nash, and second in voting for the Calder Memorial Trophy as Rookie of the Year, being placed only behind Danny Heatley. Kovalchuk also served as an alternate captain for the Thrashers for 2 seasons before being named captain in his final year with the franchise. Then, on the 4th of February 2010, Kovalchuk was traded to the New Jersey Devils after the Russian forward reportedly rejected several contract offers from the Thrashers general manager Don Waddell, whilst he was in the final year of his existing contract at the time. The contracts offered to him include a 7-year $70 million contract and a 12-year $101 million contract. However, Kovalchuk wasn't interested and was traded by the Thrashers to avoid losing him for nothing in the free agency. Here's where things start to get a bit controversial for Mr. Kovalchuk, so buckle yourselves in, folks. After being traded to New Jersey, Ilya Kovalchuk became a free agent, and on July 1st, 2010, he signed a 17-year, $102 million contract to stay with the New Jersey Devils long term. This contract broke the record for longest contract in NHL history, but it was rejected by the NHL the next day as it circumvented the league's salary cap. The contract was then revised, and a 15-year, $100 million contract was approved by the league to keep Kovalchuk in New Jersey for the foreseeable future. However, the league decided to penalise the New Jersey Devils for trying to circumvent the salary cap, and the Devils surrendered $3 million, their 2011 and 2012 first-round picks, and were going to surrender their 2014 first-round pick, but the NHL forgave part of the $3 million and gave them the 30th pick in the 2014 draft for reasons we will get into soon. So Kovalchuk became a New Jersey Devil, and his first 2 full seasons with the team were as you would expect from a player of Kovalchuk's calibre. A 60-point season followed by an 83-point season showed that Kovalchuk showed no signs of slowing down. Then came the 2012-13 season, where Kovalchuk returned home to Russia to play for SKA St. Petersburg of the Continental Hockey League, due to the NHL's lockout for most of the season. When the season eventually did start up again, Kovalchuk returned to New Jersey and put up 31 points in 37 games with the team, but not after he took some criticism for not returning straight away, as he and fellow countryman Pavel Datsyuk waited until the end of the KHL All-Star game, which they were playing in, to return back to America. Fast forward to July 11th, 2013, when Kovalchuk shocked the hockey world by announcing his retirement from the National Hockey League at the age of 30. This meant that Kovalchuk finished his NHL career with 816 points in 816 games and placed him 7th all-time in Russian scorers in NHL history. Apparently, Devils general manager at the time, Lou Lamoriello, had known that Kovalchuk was considering retiring from the NHL before the lockout season took place. The problem with this was that Kovalchuk had $77 million and 12 years remaining on his contract upon his departure, which angered many New Jersey fans and fans across the league that someone could screw a team over like that and be so selfish. Kovalchuk claimed that he wished to return to his homeland of Russia with his family and play in front of his fellow countrymen and women, but it is alleged that money was a driving influence in his return to Russia as well. Kovalchuk would receive a higher total salary in Russia due to a lower tax rate compared to America. However, the crash of the Russian ruble in December 2014 means that that is no longer the case, and his NHL salary would be worth much more now. On July 15th, 2013, less than a week after his NHL retirement, Kovalchuk signed a 4-year contract with the KHL's SKA St. Petersburg, which allegedly carried an average annual value of $5.5 million a season. Kovalchuk helped the team win the 2014-15 Gagarin Cup as league champions for the first time in franchise history, and helped the team win it again last season during 16-17. He also won the MVP of the 2015 playoffs, but passed the award to Evgeny Dadonov. Kovalchuk continues to play for St. Petersburg to this very day, having signed a 1-year contract last off-season after his previous contract ran out with the team, and he continues to be a scoring force in the KHL, racking 308 points in 281 KHL regular season games at the time of this recording. To end on an interesting note, once this season is done and his contract runs out, Kovalchuk will be 35 years old, which is the age that the New Jersey Devils will no longer hold his NHL rights. So Kovalchuk will be an unrestricted free agent in both the NHL and the KHL. Will we see a return to the NHL for Ilya Kovalchuk? Only time will tell. So there you go. That is what happened to Ilya Kovalchuk. What do you think about Kovalchuk's career choices? Were they good, bad, or was he just in it for the money? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. But thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Please feel free to like, subscribe, share, or watch some of my other videos. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.